All right, back on Joe Pool again today. I'll be fishing one of the main feeder creeks that supply the lake. Haven't been back here in a while just because of some crazy weather we've had here during the spring in North Texas. The situation was either water was really high and muddy and the fish just don't seem to hit much when it's real muddy back here, or the water was so low that you just physically couldn't get back in here to do some fishing. Was able to get in here last week and caught a few nice fish. I'll put a link in a card up above if you want to go check that out. From that though, I think they're spawning a little bit later in this creek because I believe I caught what was a good sized bedfish last week, and I think with all the high water conditions we've had that it kind of pushed the spawn off, so kind of unusual for the spawn to be this late, but nonetheless it was nice to connect with a good sized fish. The other exciting thing that I found out about being back here, there was a tree that blocked a good section of the creek off. It's been laying across there for several years, so about half of this creek you couldn't even fish because you couldn't get past that tree. But with all the water that's pushed through here from the spring rains, that tree has finally been moved, and you're able to get back to some spots that I haven't been able to fish in several years, so I'm excited about checking that out as well. But bluebird skies today, so I'll be pitching into kind of some shady spots that have laydowns or brush piles that I know about and usually can connect with some fish. So hopefully we'll have a good day of fishing, but I appreciate you stopping by and tuning in, and let's go see if we can put some in the boat. Exactly, a fish. He ate it. Little 1-pounder. That's a good sign. He's on the laydowns. Water's kind of stained back here, so what I'm fishing today is red's a really good color on this lake, so just a red lizard. And then I like to use a bead on my Texas rig because in that stained water, you basically have that weight kind of clicking against that. That glass bead gives it a little bit more noise. I think it makes it a little easier for the fish to find in the stained water, but got one on the board. It's going to be a good day. It's a good fish. Stay down. Not that good. He just hooked funny. Got a nice fat belly on him though. The way you're hooked, I guess I was pulling you sideways through the water. This little 1-pounder. Right up against a stump. About 6 feet of water, but basically holding to some structure in the shade. Cute. Little fella.
We're not catching big ones or setting the world on fire, but it's still a fun little day to get out, play with the fish. Nice. Got him. Came back and got it. See if I can get him out of this mess. It's the one I missed earlier. There he is. Nice. Good 3.5 pound fish. I'm gonna go 3. Missed it earlier, threw back to the same tree I called Jamie's tree, and got him. Cool. Very nice dark fish. Hang on, dude. Gotcha. A little 2-pounder. Beautiful. Same bank. Very next cast, same bank. What I've noticed on this pattern is they seem to be in a shallow, shaded structure near deep water. So that's what I've been trying to do, is throw in the shady spots that I know are near some deep water, and paying off, having some luck. That one I was swimming it away, and this little joker came and got it. Hang on, little dude. Micro bass. Oops, sorry. Ouch. Okay, this is part of the creek that I haven't fished in several years. This tree here has been blocking the entire pathway here, and I guess with the spring rains there was finally enough rot in the tree and enough pressure that it's kind of pushed it out of the way. So from this point back it's been blocked off to boat traffic for quite some time. Kayakers could get through and folks could fish from the bank, but I'm pretty excited to get back here and maybe see if there's some fish that haven't had much pressure on them over a few years and see if we can catch some. I did get back in here last week and caught a couple of nice ones and didn't go too far back because it was at the end of the day, but let's see if we can go a little further back than we did last week. But pretty excited about this being open again, and it doubles the size of the creek that's available for fishing, so pretty good deal all the way around. Same spot I caught one last week. Good fish too. Keep him out of the trolling motor. Come on, dude. There we go. That is wild. That's the same spot I caught a nice fish last week. This one's not quite as big, but still a good looking fish, maybe 2.5 pounds. So pretty happy about it. And pattern's holding up, shallow shaded cover near deep water. I'm sitting in about 6 feet here, and I know it drops off to 9 feet in the middle of the creek channel. He was probably sitting in about 3 foot of water. So good looking fish. Wow. Still think there's bigger fish in here. Oh, he's off. be kind of fun. Nice little £1.5 fish. Little £1.5 bass.